What's up, everyone? Now here's a quick tip on credit that could boost your score with little to no effort. It's as simple as this. Request an increase in your credit every quarter. That's it. Seriously, it takes 2 minutes and it could save you thousands in the long run. Here's why. When you ask for a credit increase, you're asking the credit card company to raise your limit. You don't have to use it. You don't have to be maxed out. You're simply saying to the credit card companies, I'm ready for you to extend more trust. By requesting these periodic increases, you're improving your credit utilization. Your credit utilization is simply a ratio of how much credit you are using compared to how much you have available. The lower that number is, the better your utilization appears to banks and the more trustworthy you appear. For example, if you have credit available of 100,000 and you're only using 10,000, your utilization ratio is 10%. But if you increase that credit availability to 200,000 and you're still only using 10,000, your utilization ratio drops to 5%. Although this may seem counterintuitive, banks and lenders consider you to be a safer borrower if you have more credit available to you. It's not being utilized. But why is credit utilization so important? Now, if you look at the breakdown of your credit score, you'll see that credit utilization is 30%. Now, this is a major component. The other factors that play a part in your total credit score are payment history. Basically, did you pay your bills on time? Length of credit history, for how long have you had lines of credit established? Credit mix, referring to the variety of accounts you have, like credit cards, mortgages, auto loans, etc. And new credit inquiries. Basically, are you asking for extensions of credit all the time? Or are you only asking for these extensions periodically? Now, I'm recommending automating reminders to request a credit line increase every 3 months in order to continually improve your credit utilization. Now, why do I recommend this frequency? Let's dig back into what we were speaking about in terms of the components of your credit score. New inquiries were 10% of that total, so you don't want to be requesting these all the time. When there's a hard inquiry for credit on your account, you'll notice a small dip, maybe 5 or 10 points. One thing to note is that this is short term and it will rebound quickly, usually in 1 to 2 credit reporting cycles. So be aware of this, and there's no need to be afraid of it. I recommend keeping track of which card you requested the limit for last and switching it up every quarter. This will prevent any one credit card company from considering your increase request to be excessive. The long-term effect of this strategy will be that you have a lower credit utilization and therefore a higher credit score. This will make it easier to obtain loans and mortgages down the line. It's better to request credit when you don't need it, because when you need it most, it may not be available to you. Make sure to use each credit card at least once a quarter. You want the continuous reporting of each line of credit to build that credit history for as long as possible. In the months after the credit increase request, monitor your score and you'll see it tick up over time. Do this repeatedly and it will compound, and you'll be credit ready when you need to make a major purchase.